Games that were back to the Game of the Year discussions again as well. There are actually several contenders with some surprise given how mid gaming has become. There are at least several games already as only May for Game of the Year discussions. Okay, you have that Monster Hunter game. I know some people didn't like that game all too much as well because of issues with the servers, blah blah blah. You have Expedition 33, which ironically bombed in Japan, but as well. And Nintendo Expedition 33 is always dominating Game of the Year discussions, and it's really the best family game for Mario Kart World, maybe next year. Also, Donkey Kong's not out yet either. Did you forget that Donkey Kong's coming out? Like, did these people really forgot that Donkey Kong game's coming out? I know it may not be the greatest game of all time, but if it's like a game like Mario Odyssey, it will likely be a large contender for Game of the Year, discussion as well. Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's what the game is called. Of course, Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World are not out yet, so those games could be City. Of course, Game of the Year discussions are mostly going to be revolving around games that are already out. Okay, not games that are that are not out yet. So we're not going to really count games that are not out yet. And I do think that GTA 6 will probably be, unless GTA 6 is absolute dog water, like it's a cyberpunk situation. Which even Nintendo, we could have a cyberpunk-esque situation, but there's gonna be several other games that have already come out, including Monster Hunter Wilds. It's not Monster Hunter Worlds, Monster Hunter Wilds, and of course you have Expedition 33. Surprisingly, there's been no R34 of Expedition 33. Yeah, surprisingly, not many. As well. Yeah. Yeah, but Expedition 43 is already on a Game of the Year. But most people don't care about Game of the Year discussions. So let's guess what? If you really think that, these are the same people who were so salty that Stellar Blade didn't win Game of the Year. Yeah, same people who got upset that Stellar Blade, because the character had a giant pair of boobs, didn't win Game of the Year. Maybe actually games would actually have substance in having a giant pair of boobs, as well. Same thing with Frozen Sin didn't win anything either. Another game that has almost no substance at all, what I heard, as well. But Nintendo really believe that Nintendo is on this huge decline in terms of quality of games as well. Of course, you have to wait until see when Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out. Nintendo still is on par with how they used to, but Nintendo's not always going to win Game of the Year. It's different developers should be recognized other than Nintendo for Game of the Year. I think that's obvious as well. And yeah, that's what this video here, and goodbye. Also, I think the Game Awards doesn't allow people to vote on what's Game of the Year. Only the stupid journalists do, which is stupid. Makes no sense. But yeah, goodbye.